welcome back to my channel. Today I have Tyler with me. If you guys don't know who Tyler is, he is my husband. We decided that we were gonna do the baby names that we love but are not gonna be using. We do not know the gender of our baby yet, but we are planners and we need to know the baby's name, or at least I need to know the baby's name before even the gender reveal happens. I need to go into it knowing what I'm gonna name this kid. So we have been kind of not agreeing for the past, I don't know, 14 weeks about baby names. So we finally have come to an agreement about 2 names, which we're not gonna be sharing right now, but these are a list of names that we have liked, but not agreed on probably. Like, there's a couple names that we both like, but just not the names we picked.
Yeah,
so
there are some names that I liked, she didn't like, or vice versa. So it's definitely been a challenge, but I think the girl name that we actually picked, we knew right off the bat, and then the boy, I think, was the challenge.
Yeah.
It was very hard. Just some names don't click, you know, it just all depends on the couple.
I think once you know the baby's name, like, that's it. There's no changing your mind. And for the longest time, for the boy names, we just were so uneasy about it. Like, we'd say a name and that's not it. Like, it just didn't click like our girl name. We came up with that right when we found out we were pregnant. We knew that was gonna be her name, and there's no changing our mind. So, all right, without further ado, let's get into this. So we have 10 names all together. There is 5 girl and 5 boy. So the first one is gonna be a girl, and this one is...
I like Mackenzie, but she didn't click with it, so...
I just think it's too common.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's hard to... It's getting to the point where these crazy names are coming out now, and it's you know, some of these names that we bring back were back in our childhood. And so that's why, you know, it's more common than it usually is, I think, anyway.
Yeah, I definitely like those names that you don't hear every day, like those one-of-a-kind names.
For example, for a boy, Wilder. She liked it. I didn't really sink into it. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like it.
I love the name Wilder. If it was my choice and my choice only, the boy, if we have a boy, his name would be Wilder. I love that name, and I love it because we're from Maine and we do a lot of outside stuff, and I just think it fits our lifestyle, but he don't like it. So we have a little friend in the background joining us, so if you hear anything, it is just Bree. So anyways, the next girl name is Sophie. This was a name we had picked out for Brielle, actually, when she was in my belly, but we ended up naming her Brielle. So
yeah, Brielle clicked with us more, and then Sophie did. I mean, we both love the name Sophie, so we're you know what, maybe if we have another girl, we'll name it Sophie, but another name came along, and
yeah, it didn't work out.
Not Sophie. All right, so the boy, this is my personal favorite, Byron. If I could have it my way, it would be Byron. We have there's actually a small town in Maine that we go up to camping up at Coos Canyon, and I fell right in love with the name. I mean, I know it's it's a real old name, but I just fell in love with it, and
it's not a name you hear all the time either.
No.
But after I started looking up the meaning of the name, it says it's like a cow barn or like a cow shed, and I just can't have my son growing up with the name that means something after a cow. I mean, we already live in a rural part of Maine. We don't need to emphasize the fact that we have cows everywhere and our son is named after a cow. I don't know. The next name is Sky. We both love this name, but it's just not the name that we picked. Like we said, we heard this name that we're naming our baby if it's a girl, and that was the name. There's no changing our mind, but Sky is definitely a name that we do love.
The next one is, she liked it more than I did. This name was actually originally was gonna be the name, but a name came across and it is Denver. She loves it. I'm about it, but I'm glad this other name came out because I like that one and she likes it, so it's a win-win. So
yeah, we were gonna name, if we have a boy, we were gonna name him Denver, but I can't, like, I love the name, but it just wasn't the name. And I don't know if I could ever like nickname my kid Denny. Like, I'm a mom that needs to have nicknames for my kids, and I just don't like Denny. Like, Denny just doesn't sit well with me.
yeah, no. And I don't like Denny Hamlin, so that didn't sit well with me either.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that.
Ugh.
Ew. The next name that I liked, I think you liked it. Did you like this name?
I didn't mind it.
You don't mind it? Is Taylor. I really like this name. I think it's just very pretty, but it's also one of those names that are like super common, and I just want my child to stand out.
Yes. This one I really liked. So originally it was Denver, and then it went back to the second name was Rangeley. But it's almost like we're emphasizing that we live in Maine, I guess. So we didn't really...
We have a lot of outdoorsy names like Denver,
Yeah.
Rangeley.
Wilder. So after weeks of bickering back and forth, we decided that that wasn't going to be the name, and then it was going to be Denver, and then this name came on, but it doesn't name that. If it's a boy, it's definitely it, no matter what.
Yeah,
So,
we have his name picked out for sure.
Absolutely.
But Rangeley was a name that we were both, it was either Denver or Rangeley. We liked those both, but it's just, I don't know, it was just too different for me. Like, I feel like people would just like think of the town Rangeley in Maine. I see Brielle today. And it just, I don't know, didn't sit as well as I wanted it to. So the last girl name is, I love this name. I think it's beautiful, but again, it's just not the name that sparked whatever inside of me sparked the other name, is Everly. I think that is such a beautiful name, but then again, it's also not a B name. Not saying that we are like stuck on B names, but I feel like we gravitate towards B names because we have Brooklyn and we have Brielle. So I guess if that's a hint about the child's name, it's, we like B's. We kept B's. So Everly just wasn't it, but you know, who's to say if we don't have more kids in the future, which we probably won't, but Everly is really, really pretty name.
I liked it, and we actually considered having that like as part of a middle name as well.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a really pretty name. So, but it's not
the name.
But it's I would do it.
It's a name that we would use.
Yeah.
If we weren't stuck
If we weren't so
on,
picky, would be
yeah.
There's so many good names out there, but you know, there's no right or wrong. It just has to be on the husband or wife of what they want.
And I think once you start like a tradition with names, like if it's letters or syllables or sounds or whatever, you kind of stick with that the more kids you have.
The last one, I liked it. I didn't. It was just a thought. But I think it's actually a really good name for a boy, Maverick. I like it. I do. I think for me, I feel like that name is like badass. I don't know. I like it,
Yeah,
but again,
it's in like the tough boy baby name or something.
I like it. I do. I like it. You know, but again, we're steering to the B. So.
Yeah.
So we're really excited. We have the name picked out. We can't wait for our gender reveal. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Those are just some of the names that it's come across. We've even bickered, I mean hours over it.
I've even cried over names. Like Wilder was just a name that I loved. And I still love it. And I'm so jealous of all the moms that named their kid Wilder because it's so cute. But like Tyler said, we have the names. We're going to let you guys know the names once we know the gender, a girl or a boy. But we do find out in 33 days, and it's coming up super fast. I'm so excited. We don't even care what we're gonna have. We just want to know what we're gonna have so we can start shopping, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.